So, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin, the latest DLC of Five Nights at Freddy's that's coming out. So this DLC was announced a few months ago, and I haven't stated my actual opinion on it, mainly because I just didn't want to talk about Security Breach. Like, can you really blame me? Security Breach is probably my least favourite FNAF game. It's a majority of FNAF fans' least favourite FNAF game, so I don't blame them as well. But what do I think about this DLC? Well, so far, I think this DLC seems to be listening to the fans. It seems like Steel has taken a lot of feedback, and I'm really glad they seem to be doing that. Because, like, honestly, I just really don't like Security Breach. I've noticed that there is a new protagonist. Like, there's a new protagonist, and we're not playing as Gregory. Which is a good thing, and I guess maybe a bad thing. I mean, it depends on how the character acts, and depending on, like, if the voice acting is good or not. But, like, if I'm just gonna be honest, I really don't like Gregory as a protagonist. I know he's only appeared in one game, but, like, Security Breach is supposed to be a big FNAF game, so I'm just... personally, I was expecting something... I was expecting Gregory to have more than just, you know, calling Freddy and being this bland, basically. Like, yeah. I know that, like, FNAF hasn't got top-tier protagonists, but and they haven't got, like, voice acting and all that, but, like, even then, their characters have had, like, more personality. Hell, fucking characters like Charlie from the books and the Crying Child from the games have more personality than Gregory, and they don't have any fucking dialogue. They only have text. They don't have dialogue at all. Hell, even Michael, and he only has dialogue in one game. He never talks until, like, Sister Location, and that's it. Like, that's the only time Michael's ever talked in the entire franchise. Well, that's the only time we've ever heard him talk. He has spoken in FNAF 4, but only in text, like everyone else. That's pretty much it, really. One thing I'm quite worried about is how this is going to affect the future games. Like, I'm just worried that Steelwall might think that, hey, if the game goes bad, we might do DLC that might make it good, because I don't really want, like, FNAF to go in that direction, where if FNAF 10 is, like, terrible and shit, it'll be good when we get DLC, because that's kind of how Sister Location got its problems. Because, don't get me wrong, Sister Location is my favourite game, but a lot of people don't like Sister Location, the main, like, campaign, and they like the Ultimate Custom Night portion of it. They like that portion of it. And that's kind of a similar situation with Help Wanted, in a way. So, I really hope, like, future games don't follow a similar situation to Security Breach, because that would be, like, it would just be very weird, because at this point you're just basically waiting 4 more years for a good FNAF game, which is basically what we've been doing, if you really think about it. Like, if you really think about it, everyone else, including myself, that don't like Security Breach, have basically been waiting 4 years for a good Five Nights at Freddy's game, because the one we've got so far is shit, unless the DLC comes out and is actually a good part of it. But yeah, I really hope that the DLC explains some shit and doesn't feel rushed. Like, I really hope it does, because, like, Matt Pat's theories have been fucking all over the place, and I know they're just theories, but, like, they're the ones that just make a little bit more sense, and I fucking hate it. Because, yeah. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Security Breach Ruin DLC so far? I know there's not much, But if you guys are excited for it, let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of skeptical, but you can't really blame me, so yeah. If you like this small video that I made, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye.